But yeah, I mean, the focus right here, watch this, watch how fast it racks. Bam, I'm in focus, I'm sure, before I even started talking. It's now going to be brighter. Maybe I forgot that. It might not be any brighter, but yeah, anyway, the focus racks super fast. Sony A7 III, Sony Alpha 7 III. Trouble. The purpose of doing this is that I'm going to Doordash every day as my main source of income. So I'll go from McMinnville and drive up to Portland Monday through Saturday most of the time, and open myself up to receive orders through the app. So I'll go into the app and click Dash Now or Start Sending Me Orders. And if it's busy enough, I can do that whenever I want. I can just hit the button and orders start coming in. Now, if it's not busy enough, the whole area will be grayed out and will say, no, you have to schedule a time when it's busy. So I can't just start dashing whenever I want. Now, as of the beginning of 2023, it became like that a lot of the time, which was kind of odd because prior to 2023, in 2021 and in 2022, when I Doordashed, I think I Doordashed in 2021. Yeah, I totally did. It was never not busy, ever. And so I could get up at 8 in the morning, drive up to Portland, and start door dashing by 8:30, 8:45, and it would be busy, and I'd be getting orders all the time. Same with 2022. You couldn't go late enough into the night for it to get not busy. You know, it could be 12 o'clock midnight, and you'd still be getting orders. You know, repeated orders. You finish an order, bam, there's another order. But as of the beginning of 2023, the orders have really fallen off. There's a lot more downtime while I DoorDash. And so even like right now, I'm sitting in a park parking lot waiting for orders, right? And, you know, so I've been doing this so often that I'm getting more and more frustrated and increasingly bored with the fact that I'm not getting any DoorDash orders, that I'm like, oh man, I've got to be doing something else. This is a waste of time. And if there's anything that I hate, it's a waste of time. I get bored. Being bored makes me just go down this miserable spiral of mental overthinking about everything there is to think about in my life. Instead of just being out there, progressing, you know, working on something and generally getting it done. So yeah, I decided to try to make this video to give myself something to do, where I can now edit this video while I sit and await another order, discussing the idea that there is no orders. So it's kind of the general overall idea, but yeah, it's pretty fun. Okay, so why are there no orders? Is it because it's 2023? No, that's dumb. Is it because people don't want to eat anymore? I don't think so. Is it because people don't want to pay for DoorDash anymore? That's a possibility, because DoorDash is extremely expensive as a customer. If you go into your app and you buy some breadsticks from Pizza Hut and have a DoorDasher deliver it to you, I don't ever use DoorDash, so I don't really have good numbers, but man, I know it's way more expensive than going yourself and picking up the breadsticks. Like they'll pay like $30 to have a $15 meal delivered to their door, which makes sense because of course, who's gonna pay the delivery driver nothing and the restaurant nothing to use all this online system stuff? I mean, nobody, of course, it's the whole system. But I can't imagine being like, you know what, I would like $10 worth of breadsticks, but I'm gonna pay $35 for it. That just doesn't make sense to me. But a lot of the world is okay with that and things like that. So maybe just the amount of people that are okay with that has significantly decreased. As of 2023, people are like, oh my goodness, like the economy or whatever they're thinking, and they're like, I can't spend money on breadsticks or DoorDash anymore. I don't know what they're thinking. But that could be one option. Another option is that maybe, and somebody suggested this to me, that maybe it's New Year's resolutions. That maybe they're like, 2023, my New Year's resolution, I'm not going to work out this year because that's dumb. I am going to never DoorDash again, never order a DoorDash again. And they're like, those breadsticks are bad for me. They're so bad that I'm going to stop DoorDashing them to my home. And the benefit as well is that I won't have to pay for DoorDash anymore. And that would suggest that maybe as of January 3rd or maybe the third week of January, that would all go back to normal. Now we're nearing, what day is it today? Today is the 28th of January. If that was true, then the further we got into January, the more orders there would be. Now that has been true. That as 2023 has progressed and we're now nearing the end of January, the orders have not returned, but they've increased. It's been, much easier to make my standard quota for the day, as opposed to when on like the first week of 2023, it was nigh impossible to make my $200 a day quota, working 8 hours. And that was, of course, frustrating. But, if it's true that they're going to just drop their New Year's resolutions like everyone in this world does, then maybe it'll just go back to normal eventually. But those are some reasons that it could be happening. Not sure. Maybe DoorDash is moving stuff around. Maybe they hate me and my 7,000 orders. Maybe I'm not sure if they're just like, oh man, this guy's too old. We got to kick him out and get some new young guy in here. But yeah, not sure what the reasoning is. So of course, after reviewing my last shot, my zoom was zoomed in all the way, so the aperture was wrong, and so it was all dark. And of course, it was not only dark, but it was zoomed in, so you're like looking at my chin the whole time. My eyes are like fluctuating out of the top of the picture. But I think I'm gonna roll with it. It's all part of the fun. So thanks for watching that part. Okay, so we're gonna go start to finish here. The goal of this video was to not be bored today while I sit in this parking lot. We've definitely achieved that. I had some fun thinking about what I was going to say and deleting the clips and retaking them and stuff like that. I also will have fun editing the clips. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Get excited about some project. All those boxes have been checked. The other thing is I've just been thinking a lot about this DoorDash problem. Like, what's up? Why am I making less money? Is it a problem with DoorDash? Is it a problem with me? Is it a problem with the people of the world? What is it? So it's kind of fun to express that question and think about it out loud. I love to externally process things, so this is of course helpful in that area as well. It's all fun. I also love using the camera. I never use the camera these days. It's super fun to use it, use the editing software, use skills, build skills, learn things. I really enjoy all of that. So this is, checking all those boxes for sure. I wish DoorDash would be more busy, could make more money, and I'm glad not to be bored today. So yeah, hope you guys are all doing well.